Alright, and welcome back to South Park: The Stick of Truth, where we are on our way to the kingdom to the north.
By going east.
Well, first we have to go east. Then we go north. We just gotta keep going north.
You just keep going up, yeah.
But there's also Nazi zombies along the way.
Yikes.
Maybe we should just stay put and wait for someone to rescue us.
We're on a quest, Butters.
Yeah, nobody asked for Nazi zombies, though.
Stop, eh?
I see you have a passport. All right, hand it over.
It's so weird how they fucking choose to switch up the styles of animation between the Canada and
The U.S.
It's
Well,
it's intentional.
well, other parts of the world except Canada.
Right, like I said, it's I know it's intentional. It's just kind of odd to see it, you know.
But it works so well.
It does.
Also, notice how things get a lot more simplified the moment you cross that border. Look at the trees in the front compared to the trees in the back.
Yeah. And welcome to Canada.
But that's not the only thing that gets simplified. As soon as it loads.
Really?
Yeah. We get old-fashioned here.
Everything is 16-bit.
Nah, this is straight up 8-bit.
This reminds me of classic Oh shit!
This is part of Jimbo's quest. The barking spider of Canada.
Isn't that a name for a fart?
The barking spider.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I never heard of that. You were saying something before?
Feel that ratchet.
Oh shit! This thing got like 1,000 armor.
It's not that big of a deal.
I like the 8-bit smoke.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, the Canadian spider bark.
That's right. They just immediately go with the stereotypes.
However, this isn't the only creature we find in Canada.
No, a lot of dire enemies here.
Dire.
You know what dire enemies are, right?
Dolphin.
They're like regular enemies.
But they're
Only
dire.
Oh shit. Oh.
The web slows your when you
Did you
down.
just drink?
and that was an
Butters, this would feel good, huh?
that's an accident. That was an accident.
So water really warms up the soul sometimes, you know.
You should have some.
All right, so like, I want to understand something here. If slow, I understand slow in the means of an active time battle system, so to speak. In this case, it's all turn-based. What does it do against you?
I just was seeing if it works.
That I don't know. I never really found any of the side effects of being slow.
Well, let's think about. Final Fantasy X had haste, which gave you pretty much 2 turns. Was there a slow in Final Fantasy X?
Yeah,
What did it do?
it
just
slowed down. It slowed down the enemies. The rate that the enemy's turns will come up.
Okay, then I guess it just works the same here because it is turn-based. I would say, like, if Butters was inflicted with slow, and then let's say Elliot's character would go, then the enemy would probably go before Butters did.
But that wasn't the case. That happened the first time around.
I guess it's just priority. Or
And-
maybe Butters is just playing faster.
And the spider was spitting its babies at me.
Oh,
That's nice.
yeah, that is.
We also get some barbarian gloves.
This is where you start getting all the barbarian equipment.
Yeah.
A dire wolf.
First, let's get to Ottawa first. See,
It's right there, now, you know.
Oh shit! Really? This is how?
yep. We're fucking Canada.
I'm gonna be disappointed if we meet Clement one day and this is what it is.
Hey, sign me up. I'm like for an old fashioned.
Look at this. I have 0 Canadian dollars.
Yeah, you have. There's an exchange service here in Canada. You have to exchange your money in order to get Canada dollars.
Canadian dollars.
Canadian
yes.
dollars.
You would think this would make you loaded, but
Say what?
you would think like selling all that shit would have made you completely loaded. Man, bear pig. Oh,
Yeah.
that was what you sold. Okay, I thought that was what you bought. Like holy shit.
No.
Claymore of the Warrior. I like that.
And the Canadian halberd.
Wait, I just read the description for the riches of the north, eh?
Well, I get some consumables.
Yeah. Anything that you sell in Canada becomes Canadian dollars.
Yep.
But in case you don't want to do that, there's also an exchange service. I think it's right up north of here.
More north than
Further
Canada.
north than we already are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Antarctica.
Yeah. No, you're talking about.
That's North Pole.
North Pole, yeah. Then it reaches around to Antarctica.
Oh, if it wraps around, yeah.
What the fuck, eh? They just keep fucking.
I like it. You know, my favorite part of that joke is that they continue to fuck right after calling.
Yeah. Right after they called you out on it.
Here it is.
Bank?
It's the exchange service.
The Bank of Canada. Oh, American money. The current exchange rate is 1.24 to the dollar.
They get 58 cents.
It's bullshit.
And there's a hospital where if you get dire AIDS, not kidding, you go there to heal yourself.
Was the capital of all Canada.
On a serious note, because dire AIDS is something that you can get here.
Diarrhea?
No,
But
dire,
dire
AIDS. It's like AIDS.
But
Only
it's dire.
Like instantly fatal. Like instantly fatal.
What do you know what dire AIDS can do to you, Elliot?
No. I don't know.
If you don't know what AIDS do to you, Elliot,
Well, no. What about dire AIDS? Like in the context of this
that?
game, I don't know what dire AIDS does because when I played through the game, every time I got dire AIDS, I went immediately back to the place to get rid of it. So I don't know what happens if you let it linger. Actually, I might as well just look that up then.
Yeah.
what theme is playing at this point?
Oh, Canada?
This is O Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
An 8-bit version of O Canada.
Well, what have we here? A hero from the south? Not just anyone can pass the guard at the Great Border. You must have beaten the odds.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually use this new fancy smancy Google search.
I'm the Prince of Canada.
Dire AIDS.
And she queefed. All the women still queef in Canada.
I remember this. This is when they had the Canadian puberty episode.
Sorry, but I don't know what this says. I've seen this language before, but I believe it's only spoken in a specific part of Canada. I suggest you travel west of here and seek out the Earl of Winnipeg. He can tell you where in Canada they speak this freakish tongue.
Gross.
The wilderness of Canada is filled with dire wolves. You know what dire wolves are, right? They're like wolves, but they're dire.
Yikes. And your dude just processed all that.
Okay, dire AIDS inflicts a combat debuff on your player that causes minor health damage each turn.
Oh, okay.
It is a great honor for her to queef on you twice.
Hold it right there. Here are your photos with the prince and princess. Would you like 2 8x10s or 6 5x7?
5x7s.
All right,
I took 8x10s.
you can exit right through there.
Okay.
Well, I would have picked the 5x7.
Of course he would have taken the 5x7s.
You get an achievement if you beat the game while you have dire AIDS.
Oh, god damn.
While you beat the game with diarrhea.
If you beat the game with dire AIDS.
Why the fuck?
Because the only way you can get rid of dire AIDS, again, is by going to Ottawa and getting rid of it.
Go figure, the one with the best health insurance.
And you get, crossing that bridge is no big deal. You just walk on it and there you go. You turn into a boat.
Just like in Zelda 2, when you would just walk off the water that turned into a raft.
Yeah.
Oh no, you actually get on the raft.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's kill some dire wolves.
Surrender.
I think what you're thinking of, Matt, is original Final Fantasy 1, where you get the canoe.
Oh,
You
yeah.
transform into a canoe.
They did look pretty fucking big.
And cardboard.
And flat.
Magic Fury.
And cardboard.
I like the feature effect there.
Oh, the Canadian greeting.
Keep trying.
Frost breath. Brought my
Youch!
attack. It brings the attack down.
I think that's the most dangerous attack. And you
Choose
can
the
run
opposite
into
of he's.
you can run into packs of 3.
So if they all choose to spam, now you're fucked.
Pretty much. I had that happen to me once.
Damn.
Yeah, with the dire wolves specifically. But there are more than one dire enemy in this land of Canada.
I feel bad whenever Butters loses in battle.
Why?
It's
Nobody
because it's
likes
Butters.
me. Just the way you say it sounds so defeated.
Because he's the most innocent character. I was actually watching the South Park episode when Wendy gets on Cartman's ship for making fun of breast cancer. Mm-hmm. And like when Butters like tells him what happens if Cartman loses to a fight with Wendy, he like if you lose, people would think you're a faggot.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, Butters!
Holy shit.
Like you would never hear shit like that from Butters' mouth until you actually hear it. I'm like, damn.
But that also means someone would probably tell him that. Like, who told him that?
I don't.
Because Butters is a sponge.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
I mean, he learns from his surroundings. Like he takes from his surroundings.
Oh, like when he became a pimp.
I would,
yeah.
yeah, that's the best way of looking at it.
There's also dire bears.
Dire bear.
Same thing as the wolves, just dire.
Yep.
Now you're getting it.
Oh shit.
I had more of a hard time with the wolves, honestly, than the bears.
That's like the best explanation you'll get.
If I see this, when I go to Canada.
So anyway, we're doing all this just to get something translated.
Yeah. It's not that much. There's only 3 of them.
And they're on the top right here, right?
Yep.
Shit, that's it. There's one. Skulls? The way those things were shaped around, they look like skulls.
I think they were.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, Elliot, what's going on with dire bears?
That's where Christ comes into play.
Oh, thank Christ.
Thank you, Jesus.
It is Easter.
Oh shit, it is.
Well, no, not at the time of this recording anyway.
At the time of this recording, yeah.
Yeah.
But when this gets uploaded, yes.
Like a week after.
All right, so we got ourselves some dire bear pelts.
Let he who rises from the grave kick the first ass.
That's the Passion of the Christ too.
Yeah.
By Jove, you've done it. Look at all these dire bear pelts.
Hold on, hold on.
Now I can finally make a dire robe. All right, give me that document.
A dire robe.
Yes. This is actually written in the language of Eastern Canadian.
Ow!
Montreal can translate it, but I'm afraid the prince has imprisoned the minister of Montreal in the caverns of Quebec. I will speak with the prince. Return to him, and he should let you speak with the minister. Boy, oh boy, I will have the most dire robe in all of Canada.
And we also get him as a friend.
That's some fucking nifty connections.
Go fucking figure.
What's in Banff?
Banff? Oh, we don't go there yet. We're getting to that part soon.
Yeah, we're gonna explore off Canada by the end of this part.
No kidding. We're exploring all of Canada.
And if you can do it within this part, the next part, then you've seen all that Canada has to offer in about 60 minutes.
I'll get the fuck out.
There you are. I understand you wish me to release the minister of Montreal. I'd like to help you, but I think this might be another ploy by the Bishop of Banff to have Montreal allowed back into the kingdom. Some Canadians think our nation should be united again, my lord.
Damn!
Damn!
Listen, it's all because the Bishop of Banff is a liberal. He does these things just to make life
He
easier
slapped the
for all.
shit out of him.
In the context of South Park, the Canadians were always some of my favorite characters,
And kill the
and I love the freemium episode.
Oh, you watched that one?
Yeah, I saw that one a few months ago.
This is an asshole.
Yeah, he is an ass.
Do you get to kick his ass?
No.
You know what? That's actually a pretty good thing for like gameplay purposes.
You already got your photos. Go on, get out.
Damn.
What were you
Because you
saying?
go
Matt?
around and knock it off a prince or a king, you're gonna have a different problem, regardless of how much of an asshole they can be.
Yeah. But it's okay
That's
for us.
not always,
but
but
it's
this
okay
kid-
for us to confront a bishop.
Well, yeah, they're bishops. They're lower ranked.
Oh shit, dire snakes.
What do they do?
They're like
Never mind.
snakes. Only dire.
Oh wait, no, they're just snakes.
Oh, okay.
But I still get dire
You
raids.
still get dire raids. That doesn't make any damn sense.
I get dire raids and I got ×1 bleeding.
I got dire raids from Canada Snake.
You still have AIDS.
No, I had to go to the hospital to
yeah,
get that.
they go to the clinic in Winnipeg.
Is that a statement about how Canada has better health insurance than us?
I think so.
Doesn't everybody got better health insurance than compared to America?
No.
I know Canada does. I know Europe does.
Yeah, I think Sweden.
Sweden has the best.
Was Switzerland? Sweden? Yeah, same place.
Switzerland or Sweden?
Yeah.
You ever commit a crime? If you want to commit a crime, go to Swedish jail.
Why?
You ever see them?
No.
They're like
No.
a fucking 3-star motel.
A Swedish jail?
Go look it up.
I think I have to look it up indeed.
But first, we got an upgrade.
Straw pull.
Swedish jail.
Showing pictures matching your request.
Also got a perk.
What are you gonna use it on? All out of bubble gum. I like that
Yeah.
name. I'm gonna bother with let it slide. You tend to heal the buffs immediately.
All out of bubblegum then.
We-
It just looks like regular houses.
Exactly.
Wait, let me see it. Oh, you just closed
Yeah,
it.
I did close it.
Have you been to Newfoundland? You won't find better sodomy in all of Canada.
Why is he wearing a
That's-
raincoat?
That's the name.
So, all right, so let's confront our bishop.
All right, Elliot, go in there and beat your bishop.
Wait.
What?
Checkmate. That's a switch, right?
Yeah,
Ooh, I like that jingle.
that's the only time we'll hear it.
I really enjoyed the Canada sequence, you know, because
too.
you've been playing RPGs for as long as you have. And
The discus of bleeding.
Yep.
Do good, just don't cut your thumb off with it.
I equipped that right away after I
Or
found
you'll
out its
screw around
properties.
too much.
Discus of Bleeding has really good damage output in conjunction with the jagged properties.
I think this is where I equip it. Yeah.
God damn.
And you could put a strap on it.
You couldn't think of
Yes.
any better name?
Let's give it shock.
Yeah, because I imagine if you put fire on it, it immediately cauterized the wound. Yeah, no, we don't want that.
I want him to suffer. I would have put bleeding, otherwise how would it make sense for that weapon to not,
God and cry. What's this? Who the fuck hits a bishop?
So now we get to fight the Bishop of Banff.
But you still have dire raids.
Yeah, I can heal up later. Because I'm going to head back to Ottawa anyway.
Turn the other cheek.
Christ, he's
The
got a
Bishop
lot
of Banff, Ellie, what's going on here?
The Banff?
The Bishop of Banff.
The Bishop.
The
yeah.
Bishop of Banff. Yeah, what do you think I was talking about?
He's easy. He's an easy boss. He farts on you, tell you that.
Gross.
Just like every other Canadian. Bless you. Life train.
God damn!
I think he popped a hernia doing that shit.
Looks like he did. I like how the sounds are all 8-bit here, too.
Yeah.
It will be some utter
And
shit. if
fuck
you
you.
It will totally suck at. Oh! Always one of these asshole bosses.
Oh, bleeding times 2 and defense down. And 250 armor.
We just saw LA lose some HP. What was that? No,
That was the dire
That was
raids.
the dire raids.
That was the most perfect.
He can't get pissed off.
Whatchamacallit? I think he's one of those Shibagami bosses that likes to challenge, see how much HP you can knock out in one shot. Reminds me of Mara from Nocturne.
Mara, is that what I'm...
Yeah, you're thinking Dick Demon, but in
Yeah.
that game it was created by 2 demons who fucked up the seance.
Okay.
So it ended up being Dick Blob.
And we finished the Bishop.
Or just Dickhead.
So would you say the Penis Master we fought earlier is some sort of form of Mara?
Yeah.
Tell the prince their mind.
Take dire pig testicles.
We had to take the Bishop's balls to the prince to let him know that we killed him.
You can kill him if you want to. I did. I was thinking...
If you don't kill him, you get a friend request.
Okay, so that's essential if you want to get a full list.
Yeah.
So don't kill him if you want to go for that. I did kill him because I didn't know any better. I thought, the prince will probably know if this is a set of bishop balls or pig testicles.
He still falls for it.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. I thought he wouldn't fall for it, so that's why I killed the bishop.
Hey, the 6-titty chicken again.
I love that.
The 6-titty chicken.
You're not gonna get those AIDS looked at? Okay, that just answered my question.
That, did you kill him? Yay, the bishop's bound. Now religion won't interfere with government. How can we ever repay you?
You said you would free the Minister of Montreal, my lord.
Sorry, no can do. With both the bishop and the minister taken care of, my throne is secure.
But my liege, we made a promise.
You.
Quicker, you must speak
I wonder what he's gonna do with the balls.
to the catacombs of Quebec. Give
Probably hang him.
Hurry now.
So we had the Prince of Canada for a friend request.
And now we are heading into the caverns of Quebec.
Yep.
That's what they call it.
I just find it so adorable that this list is actually like the most dungeoniest of dungeons we've been to so far.
Yeah, the most
Dungeoniest.
RPG, I would say.
Yeah.
By old-fashioned RPG standards. I mean, seeing this kind of makes me want to play Final Fantasy 1 again, and Dragon Warrior.
And then you're gonna realize why you don't want to play Final Fantasy 1 again.
Oh, Final Fantasy 1, though, is hilarious to break.
No, 5 is hilarious to break.
Alright, so now we had to head to Vancouver.
Three wonderful films are shot in Vancouver. All of them are about cabins terrorized by serial killers.
Oh, that figures.
Oh, look, a hockey player. Oh, someone has a Rush poster.
Russia's Canadian?
I don't know. And then there's this dude.
Assuming you talk to him, it doesn't look like you really do.
Yes, I know. But Ottawa is clear on the other side of Canada. How are we supposed to get there? Yes, I see. Oh, wow. No, I didn't know that. Yes, come on. Yes, I hate that guy, too. No, I haven't seen
The serrated axe of rending.
Christ.
These are some really elaborate names for weapons that I really didn't end up using.
Yeah.
Well, it's all a huge lark to begin with, so.
Very
You're now
true.
friends with the Prince of Canada and the Bishop of Banff. Imagine that ship. Imagine that fight breaking down on your Facebook wall.
We only have so much left to do, though.
Yeah.
Because we talked to this guy right here.
A letter from the princess? What the? Why, according to this, the prince had something to do with the bishop's murder and has imprisoned the minister unjustly. Young man, if you wish to brave the catacombs of Quebec, you would have to speak with the monks who live to the southeast of town. Only they could train you in such sorcery.
All right. The
Yeah.
monks.
All right.
Wasn't he the guy who hosted the Canadian puberty video?
I think so. All right, so we had to find these two monks.
Make it on over here, Tucker.
And look who
Oi,
it
Tucker
is.
shot himself.
Terrence and fucking Philip.
Yes.
Everyone is talking about Terrence. Nah, it can't be. He can't be a master of spellcraft. He doesn't even know magic.
He probably doesn't even know how to fart.
That's your cue.
Yep.
I think you both had to hit him with a fire, right?
He knows dragon shout.
Any magician's apprentice can dragon shout. It's not like he farted into his hand and hit you in the face with it, Philip. My God, he can cup a spell.
If he's really good, how come he can't sneak a fart behind your back?
Now it is Sneaky Squeaker.
The sneaky squeaker. Very impressive.
This is where we learn our final our final magic.
And who better to teach it to you?
Than
Yeah.
Terrence and Philip.
It's like full closure here.
Yes.
I thought they were gonna teach you the Uncle Fucker.
God damn it.
Your magic is impressive, young American.
What?
Scotia, have we seen such prowess?
Eric Von Thunderfist of Nova Scotia.
Control your anus muscles in just the right way to change the smell's frequency.
Some objects seem
I say the P on the tie is pretty badass.
I like the team more so, to be honest.
This is where we learn Nagasaki.
Here, watch again.
Oh, what?
Is that from an old? Is that a gag in South Park?
No, that's the, we apologize to our Japanese viewers. That will be the city that was bombed during World War II. Nuclear
Yeah.
bombed.
I thought that was Hiroshima.
Hiroshima,
Hiroshima
and
was one of them.
Nagasaki.
Nagasaki was the other.
Okay.
From Alberta, we'll have
There's 3 pedophiles.
damage them all with one
Well, let's follow them.
They're Canadian pedophiles. You can tell that they're evil because they're open. Their back of their mouths are open the other way.
I mean, look
Really?
at Scott.
That's how you can tell?
Yeah.
Look at Scott. Remember that dick?
Scott Henderman.
No, no, Scott the Canadian, the dick.
Oh yeah.
Allow to use your anus for the good of mankind.
You're a dick. No, you're a dick.
Oh yeah. I forgot about it. That was like episode 2 almost. Wow.
He always wore the orange shirt.
Yeah, that had S on it.
Yeah. And we also got Terrence and Philip as friends.
Stan and Kyle are gonna be so jealous.
I didn't realize you can get you can tell if they're evil because they're open. Their mouths are open from behind.
And we capped.
You can't have any more perks.
Nope.
Can you
Yeah.
take off one perk, put on another?
Nope.
Oh, so you're restricted. All right, that's pretty cool.
All right, to the catacombs of Quebec.
We reached level 15.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we did cap. Again, really low for RPG standards. Because even like Paper Mario, Super Mario RPG, you cap at 30. Was there ever an RPG that went above 99?
Tales of Symphonia or any Tales of game could do that theoretically. I know they go up to 100. Above 100. I'm pretty sure there is. I just can't think of it right now.
You should speak with the prince. I'm here for looks mostly.
You can tell by the sadness in her eyes. Polly Frizzy fans with a fucking Twitter account.
Apparently she has a Facebook. Apparently.
Okay, what are we off to now?
Now we're out to the catacombs. This
Okay.
fucking bear can get out of the way. And there he is.
That's it?
Alright, so here's the thing. If you see objects flashing green, that's when you had to use Nagasaki. It sounds weird coming out, doesn't it?
That takes a bit.
It does.
You don't have to do it
Oh
many
shit.
times, though.
Dire animals swarm.
We have snakes, dire wolves, dire bears.
Oh my.
At this point, Elliot's wishing he'd save his Jesus summon.
The Herald just as shall strike
Because,
the
I'm actually editing out. There was a death here.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, you died the first time to this fight, but I edited that out. I think it's just you're a little overwhelmed at the moment. But this is not a boss fight, so I figured using a summon would... Okay.
Holy hell,
Holy
that's a
shit.
spell.
Okay, you could just do that, too.
It took half of the enemies out.
Yeah, there's a dire wolf behind the dire bear.
Well, some technically next to it.
Well, I'm talking about from perspective. Chaos Blast.
Oh boy, we won!
And they're probably bleeding a bit from the old sweet spot on that one.
Oh yeah, I don't have dire raids anymore.
You cured your dire raids?
Are you sure? I thought you started the battle with dire raids.
I don't know.
Ooh, this dire bear has a taco inside it.
That's a surefire way to get dire raids.
It was got by barbarian armor.
Je suis libre! Je suis libre! Oh. Avez-vous besoin de collection?
I am free, I am free. Oh no, you don't speak French, I guess.
Can you read it?
Barely.
Voilà! Bonjour! Merci beaucoup!
And we got the Princess of Canada and the Minister of Montreal as friends.
Fuck yeah.
And our quest is complete.
All right, we gotta translate it.
Now all we gotta do is just go back to the girls.
Love the Nintendo Game Boy sound effects.
I did
Yeah.
too.
And I'm a true hero to Canada. Oh yeah, there was a fucking bear.
Oh yeah, shit, bears.
Now I got dire raids.
Well, let's get rid of it.
And there's Blame Canada playing right now.
Blame Canada.
Yeah.
Blame Canada. From the movie, I love that.
Dire AIDS. You still have AIDS, but it is no longer dire. It's like Magic Johnson AIDS.
Magic Johnson AIDS.
Hey, well, not for nothing. That guy has lived a very long life.
But he actually in the episode when
Maybe we should just stay
both Carmen and Kyle had HIV, they actually found the cure. Money. No
Dang.
joke.
So now you're taking this all the... Oh, you got the quest for Jibbo done too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. The barking spider was the last thing I needed to kill.
Ah, I hate spiders. Sure hope you blasted the heck out of it. Man, you showed that bacteria what a real hunter looks like.
I like to imagine the lights are just bad in here.
Speak for yourself.
All right, looks like that bat sucked its last fruit.
See, when I was doing the Jimbo's quest, I went back all the time after I killed one animal.
Yeah, I find it easier if you just like do all of them first and then you go back.
Well, it's fine because you're just thinking about the Let's Play.
As far as we're concerned, you're a damn hero, kid. We're both proud to know you.
I have no words.
You're probably the best hunter this town's ever seen. Right up there with me and Dad at our prime, right, Dad?
Straight up.
And we finished. And there's Scuzzlebutt.
Why does he have a human for it? Like,
I forgot who it was. It was explained in the episode. It was the
Oh yeah, Scuttlebutt.
it was the episode when he was up when the volcano
Ooh, actually, the underworld. I like that.
and the grenade of slowing.
Ice, that would slow me down. Fuck the sweet katana. That axe of the underworld would be my ultimate weapon.
I figured you'd say that. But the probably perfect attack drains 360. Was it? I'm trying to read the thing out. I quoted it too fast, but that's what he was using. So actually, the underworld is really good. It's strong and it has a draining effect.
Yep.
So you hit enemies with it and you heal. At this point in time, my setup was it had a similar motif, but I wasn't getting my HP from the weapon. It was rather the armor I was wearing and the perks I had attached to it. But I had the sweet katana at this point because Ellie can now buy and equip it because he's at the max level.
Yep.
But you can't deny that Axe of the Underworld.
It looks badass.
Actually, kind of reminds me of the Axe of Despair.
It does.
I could see it.
The crossbow of impalement sounds nasty.
What can I do?
I kind of forgot he doesn't buy he doesn't have consumables. So we're heading back to the sewer real quick.
Because now we have Nagasaki, you can blow the screen rock up. Which is good, because for the longest time I was wondering what the hell do I do to get rid of that rock.
Beaversaurus. Look like a Dano. I remember those things.
Oh,
They were the monsters that were inside
straight
the Queer Eye
eye,
for
the straight eye for.
Queer Eye for the Trick Eye.
Yeah, that was it.
Now you got the crab armor, which is what I equipped.
And we're only missing 2 more.
We have Porco. I guess we'll deal with them later. So right now we're back at the girls.
Really good defenses. The crab armor. You know, but I didn't like the initial color of it, so I went to that's one of the things I like about this game is that you can change the color of the armor in case you don't like its initial default colors.
The evidence is irrefutable. Thanks, New Kid. We now know it was Heidi Turner all along who was spreading the rumors.
You do?
Two-faced butt rag. Fuck Heidi Turner and her fucking two-faced ass. But Heidi's really sorry, so we're deciding to forgive her.
What the fuck?
We love you guys so much. We love you too, Heidi. You certainly does well, New Kid.
The girls are fucking complicated in South Park.
Play their game.
They do. Sunshine.
And that's it. We have finished the girls' quests.
And a shitload of friend requests.
We got Red, Bebe, and Wendy.
Sweet.
Already in their battle gear, you notice.
Thinking about something totally deep right now.
Yeah, you get the 3
Mouse
initially.
tick.
You get the 3 initially, but you can talk to the other girls around her to get other
Yeah.
friend requests.
I got
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie armor.
I'd rather not wear that.
There's Ali Nelson. And a Valkyrie headband.
It looked like a WWF belt.
So
there's
that's more
Heidi.
value than the Divas Champion, man.
And it's all thanks to you. As an honorary girl, you've been granted full access to our
I like that samurai get up though she has on.
little shop.
Yeah.
And the equipment here. Like, what do you think about it, Elliot?
All the equipment.
Yeah, that you can get here. Because I looked to see what they got. I ended up buying everything, but just for the sake of having it in my inventory. But I don't think I ever used any of it. What they offer.
I didn't either.
I think a lot of it is female centric.
Yeah, they are.
There was a duel between Stan and Token in the forest.
But he can't go because he has a dentist appointment.
Uh,
But even Stan knows that his dentist can't protect him for long.
there goes the discus of bleeding. That's a Guitar Hero axe, isn't it?
Different from the other boys.
I don't know.
You aren't even gross. You're totally hot.
I would have to look closely at that, but I can kind of see that.
Whenever you need us.
Yeah, it does look like a guitar, isn't it?
And wait till you see where the hideout is.
This is why I left this loading time, man.
The anticipation.
The artistic. What?
The hideout was there all along.
And I figured that much because you can go to that door anytime you want, and it's a gold handle. You figure you try and open it, but you can't.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it would be polite. You're a boy.
Yeah.
You can't go to girls' room.
All right, so next time we meet, we are going to recruit the girls and go to our final battle.
Sparkle.
Sunshine.